Let's go to the players of C.N.S.S. from the Republic of Congo. Number 5, Kedia Bello. Number 7, Shonai Faka. Number 8, Cecile Yoka. Number 9, Tania Morocco. Number 10, Nerleni Fortaleza. Number 11, Lely Chigoyo. Number
everyone, and good afternoon, and welcome to the FIBA Africa Women's Championships held in Maputo in Mozambique. My name is Jacinta. I'm calling all the way from Australia with you today. Thanks for joining us here on the official FIBA YouTube channel for this game against C.N.S.S. versus Kenya Ports Authority. C.N.S.S. coming from the Democratic Republic of Congo. Kenya Ports Authority, obviously coming from Kenya. You can see some of our players getting ready to tip off this game, showcasing their number 5, Okoro, who's been outstanding for Kenya Ports Authority so far this tournament with a plus 24 efficiency. So all eyes will be on her as we head into this game. This is going to be quite a tight contest. 2 teams competing in Group A of this Africa Women's Championship Cup. Both teams coming into this game having both lost 2 games and won 1 game apiece. And both teams, funnily enough, losing to the same team. So both C.N.S.S. and Kenya Ports Authority have both lost to Costa do Sol and GD Interclub, and both teams have also beat Energy BBC all the way from Benin. So this is going to be a very tight contest today. Each team looking to secure a win because as it stands on Group A on the ladder, there aren't a lot of for and against points separating these teams. Only 1.4 and only 6 points against separating these teams on the ladder. So I'm sure both teams will be desperate for a win. And hello to those who are tuning in so far on our FIBA channel. If you're in the chat, would love to know where you are watching from today. Drop a line in the chat. Tell me where you're watching from and tell me who you're going for. Love to know if there's any C.N.S.S. fans or any Kenya Port Authority fans tuning in. Here we are, getting ready for the tip-off. Looks like it's going to go for Kenya Port Authority wearing the blue stripe and C.N.S.S. wearing the white. Nice wide look, open 3 for Okoro. Wow! Sensational start with the 3. Nice quick ball movement from C.N.S.S. 3-point attempt as well now from Ngobeza. Great putback, great offensive rebounds here from C.N.S.S. And the ball pressure too good. But it looks like possession will go back with KPA. And apologies, we will get the clock up on screen in just a moment to show you the score and the game time. So here goes KPA coming down in full court. Superstar Okoro hands it off to Okot. Back to Okoro. She finds a wide open man in the 3, and that's no good. Now C.N.S.S. with the reply on transition. A lot more blue shirts than white shirts though on that transition. Tough D under the basket. Making it very hard for their superstar, Mugo Beleza, number 10 for C.N.S.S. Baseline inbound. Nuyoka from the elbow. Good shot! Opening the scoring account for C.N.S.S. Nice little jump shot from the right side elbow. Okoro again, fighting the trap. Finds who looks like a Kumu. Baseline drive, great dish to the weekend side, and now it's a Kumu again with the left, but she gets tangled up with 2 defenders, so here comes C.N.S.S. on the fly again. And Nyoka just loses a handle on it. Oh, huge swat on the replay, or caught. Not in my house. Great ball reversal from C.N.S.S. Looks like a 3, just off the front of them. Another offensive rebound, but it's turned over. Oh, and the bump, but doesn't get it to go. Not a bad look there from Akumo, and followed up by Mac Dengosu. but couldn't find the end of the rim, so here comes C.N.S. again. Nice post catch deep inside. Okot going for that block again, but swatted air instead, but still manages to force the turnover to get her team the possession back. So number 5, Okoro here with the ball. Taking her time, setting up a nice half-court play for her team. Makdangosu no good on the left-hand side. Great transition from C.N.S, but they couldn't get on the left-hand side. And there's Okot again to clean up the scraps. Another turnover. 3-ball attempt. There we go. Great shot there. Number 10, the superstar for C.N.S.S, Ngobeleza. C.N.S now in front, 4 points to 3. Applying some heat on the defensive end. Okumu on the left couldn't get it to go. Another forced turnover. Good stop here from C.N.S.S. Nothing there on the left-hand side. Kicks it out. Another 3. Just hits the rim. Another offensive rebound for C.N.S.S. This is starting to become a bit of a problem for KPA. Oh, instead they get the steal. That looks like a Koth with the steal. Finding Okumu on the transition. She decides to pull it out, but throws it away straight into the hands of C.N.S.S. And here comes the superstar on the fly in Ngobeleza with an easy layup on the right. And hello to people watching on the FIBA YouTube channel. I can see there is a comment in the chat box. I think it's someone supporting C.N.S.S. representing the Democratic Republic of Congo. I hope that is correct. Thank you for joining us. Oh, beautiful transition bucket and the end one play. Number 16, Deborah Kaba Maimona. With a chance now, there's a beautiful replay. Oh, took a big push in the back there by number 13 for KPA, Makdangosu. So Kaba Maimona at the line now with an opportunity to put her team 6 points in front. Great shot. So now the score is 9-3 in favour of C.N.S.S. And it looks like we've got a timeout here on the floor. I think it was called by Kenya Ports Authority, probably to stop some of the momentum of C.N.S.S. They've just been able to take over early in this first quarter. I'm sure the coach will want to have a chat about how they can chip away at this 6-point deficit.
Be aggressive, guys. I say we have to be aggressive. They're forcing us to do so many mistakes. Just come with the ball. You get the ball happen, and then you cannot get the ball on the back. We said everybody on the box.
Serious chats here on the timeout. We've got some more participants in the live chat. Hello there to people supporting Kenya Port Authority, KPA, all the way from Nairobi in Kenya. Thank you for joining us. Hopefully your team can get away with a win today. Ball back in play with KPA. Great defensive pressure. Oh, and they managed to find a gap. Much better transition, exploiting the poor defensive rotation. That was Okoro with the layup for KPA. C.N.S. straight into a half-court offense. Looking to isolate Ngobeleza. Oh, great defense again from KPA. They find it on the fly. Good steal from Moangale. Okot couldn't finish on the left. Okumu really turning up the defensive pressure in the backcourt and forces a turnover. Makdangosu with the steal. And now number 5. Okoro. She finds Dongosu. Back to Okoro. Using that high pick and roll with a cot. 3-ball attempt, wide open, but that's short. C.N.S.S. on the transition. Great offensive take, and it looks like there may be a foul called. Let's take a look here on the replay. Ngobeleza on the right-hand side in transition. Just trying to force that contact and really putting Okoro in a difficult position. Either having to give up the layup or commit a foul. So Ngobeleza makes the first. And the second. So C.N.S. now leading 11 points to 5 with 4 minutes 41 to play in the first quarter. KPA really need to find a score very soon. Forcing another turnover. That just comes off the shins, I think. Number 8, Nyoka from C.N.S.S. just losing a bit of her handles there. Okoro under pressure. Tries to go herself on the left. Nice Euro step. Ends up with the travel violation. Turnovers seem to be quite an issue for both teams in this first quarter. High pick and roll here. Nice dish inside. Ends up being picked up by a separate player. I'm not too sure if that's who it was intended for. And another deflection. Nyoka playing hard at both ends of the floor. Sideline out of bounds now for Kenya Port Authority. Looking to get a score. Tough basket and an air ball. I think number 6, Mwangale, was looking for a foul, but instead gets an air ball. No call. 3-point attempt again. Just rims in and out there for Ngobeleza. Full court pressure from C.N.S.S. Not letting KPA get anything easy. Oh, and another turnover. Right idea there by number 8, Akoth, looking for her receiver spot, but it's picked off. 3-ball attempt, and that time it's off again. Great offensive rebound there. Nyoka underneath. And now we're going back the other way just as quickly, and it's thrown out of court. I think a little bit too much muscle there on that full court pass. Right intention, just a little bit too far. Some substitutions in for KPA. C.N.S. slowing it down. Mabelu's got control. She finds Ngobeleza and hits the 3 from the top. Beautiful footwork on that replay. Plenty of time and space. Okoro getting hassled by Nyoka. But then she manages to get it back. Finds Amondi. She's now with the ball, pulls up at the free throw line. That misses. Rebound by Ngobeleza. Ball rotation here with Mabelu. She goes on the left herself, tries to dish, but it's picked off by Amondi. Amondi going one-on-one all the way coast to coast. Euros gets blocked by number 17, Vasiki Maputu. 3-ball attempt on the transition. That's no good. Great box out underneath by Wasuda from KPA. But it looks like it's going to be a baseline out-of-bounds play for C.N.S.S. Substitutions, number 14 from C.N.S.S. What she needs, Sioma, coming in for the first time this game. Oh, great defense. Oh, little bit of a slip there. Hopefully she's okay. Bit of a replay here. I'm guessing she just slipped on something outside of the court. Wasuda. She's up and ready to go. Looks in, good look inside, gets picked off instead. Ball now with Okoro. She looks for a long pass. Almost has it picked off. Great little pass there from Wasuda. Oh, and an N1 play. Fancy footwork under the basket by number 8, Okoth. Much better finish here for KP on the replay. Goes one way, fakes one way and goes the other. Forcing a foul on number 7, Masuaka. Three-point play is good. Breaking that scoring drought for KPA. Definitely needed that bucket. They're still down by 6. C.N.S.S leading 14-8. Beleza goes left, can't find anything. Great ball reversal to find number 14. She yo-yo, but that's no good. KPA on transition with the numbers, but can't get the handles. Manages to find Omondi. Foul called. Looks like Okot trying to go herself and draws the foul. See on the left-hand drive. So C.N.S.S leading 14 to KPA's 8 points in this first quarter. Just under 1.5 minutes to play. Out of bounds. That's got to be a tough turnover for KPA, who needs some momentum to get back, to try and chip away this 6-point lead. We don't want that 6-point lead to blow out to be any further. Nice high pick and roll there. Good ball reversal. We go Beleza for a 3, no good. Great rebound by Okot. Here comes Wasuda on the fly. Nice pass out to Omondi. She goes for 3, that's short. Okot contesting the rebounds, but unfortunately it's going back to C.N.S.'s possession. See number 15 subbing in. Michiabu giving Mayamona a rest for C.N.S.S. Elbow extended shot there by Shiyoyo, but that's no good. Here we go with Omondi for KPA. She finds Okot. Okot looks inside, but that's no good. Another turnover for KPA. Here comes Mabello. Nice middle drive there by what she needs to yo-yo. Almost forcing another turnover for KPA. .22 seconds remain in this first quarter. Looks like there's a 1 second difference between the game clock and the shot clock. So KPA have plenty of time. Instead, they turn it over. Ngo Beleza, and she gets stripped. What a great contest from these two competitors. You can see Okoro on screen. Here we go, Okoro's steal. Lucky to get away, not to get away with not a foul called there, I think. And that's out of bounds. A little bit tricky to see. I think it was off the hand and foot of someone from Kenya Ports Authority. Ooh, some tight D here for KPA. Wide open 3-point attempt. Oh, and gets the shooter's roll. Beautiful take from number 14. Wachini Shiyoyo. And that will be quarter time, folks. Quite an arm wrestle of a contest so far. Kenya Port Authority looking quite uncomfortable in their half-court offense, and that's all due to the C.N.S.S. defense. They have not let up this quarter, so C.N.S.S. rewarding themselves with a 17 to 8 point lead in the first. Let's have a look at some stats. For C.N.S.S., we've already got number 17, Grace Basiki Mputu, with 6 rebounds in the first quarter, which is just outstanding. So she's on track for 24 rebounds, and she's played all 10 minutes in the first quarter. It'd be interesting to see how many rebounds she ends up with this game. Number 10 for C.N.S.S., the star player who has been averaging 15.5 points per game with a plus 15 efficiency so far this tournament. Marlene Ngo-Beleza played all 10 minutes and she's on 9 points and 2 rebounds. Turnovers for C.N.S.S. is only 6, whereas Kenya Port Authority have 11 turnovers. I'm sure that their coach will not be impressed with that. So we see some of the highlights so far from the first. Great transition buckets there from C.N.S.S. and KPA with a couple of replies. We've got a shot down that shooter. Ngo-Beleza already on 9, on track for a 36-point game. So let's see, Kenya Port Authority, like I said, with 11 turnovers in the first quarter, and ideally you don't want any more, you only want about 12 to 15 turnovers a game. So I really hope that Kenya Port Authority will make some better decisions, but it also may be reflective of how good C.N.S.S. has defended them in that first quarter. Really strong defense, not letting KPA get comfortable in their offense at all. Thank you again for joining us on FIBA's official YouTube channel, tuning in to the FIBA African Women's Championship Cup, the first since 2019. How good is it to have basketball back in action, especially in Africa? We can showcase so much talent. Look at that baseline drive. Just a little bit too long for Washini Shioyo. Elbow shot as well, but that's no good. KPA end up coming up with a rebound. Okoro just asking for a little bit of calm, controlling the tempo. Finds Wasuda here. She goes right. Good patience here. Shot clock down to 9 seconds. 3 ball. They need this. Great offensive rebound. That looks like the Siki Mukutu with the rebound. Oh, and a little bit too long for the inlet pass from Wachini Chiyoyo. And it looks like we've got a stoppage. Oh, we're going to have a ball swap, it looks like. Not very often you get to see a ball swap so early in a game, or in a game at all. Mwangale with the ball. Really tight defensive pressure. Another turnover for KPA. This is going to be haunting them the rest of the game, I feel. C.N.S.S. controlling the tempo as well. No need to rush. Great drive here. Oh, I'm not too sure I shouldn't shoot that, but she ends up finding number 15, Mbombo. Mwangale goes herself. Great dish down underneath to Okoth, and she makes it. with the right hand on the left-hand side. KPA really need to get a stop and a score here to stay in touch of C.N.S.S. Nice catch, good jump stop, but that's an air ball just outside the elbow extended for Wachini Shiyoyo. Great defensive pressure from the goal Beleza. Baseline drive, oh, another turnover. C.N.S.S. just seem to be everywhere on their half-court defense, and here they are in transition, making it look easy. Easy bucket for Ngo Beleza. Thrown it out of bounds. I wouldn't be surprised if the KPA coach may need to call a timeout soon if C.N.S.S. run away with it. Here's Okoro. Loses the handle. Looked like it came off C.N.S.S., but the referees must have had a better view and say that it came off CPA. Belu. Oh, and a turnover. Here comes KPA on transition. Good decision to pull it out. Instead goes for the three. Splash! Well, that's a much needed three ball. Look at this on the replay. Beautiful splash. Number 6, Moangale. Great catch underneath. Good hustle by KPA, making sure that they didn't, C.N.S.S. didn't get an easy layup there. Looks like we're going to have some substitutions now as well. C.N.S.S. KPA with the reply on the layup. They need a couple more of them. Okoro was just wide open underneath. Baseline drive. Nice little shot off the bank there for number 12. Oh, another transition bucket, number 5, Okoro. Here come KPA. They've got it back to 4 now. See, folks, that's all it takes. Just a couple of stops and some transition layups, and we've got a 4-point ball game. Timeout here on the floor. And while the players and the coaches have a quick timeout, I am going to have a quick timeout as well. Keep the chat going in the live chat, though, on the FIBA official YouTube channel. Love to hear your opinions and takes from the game so far.
On doit localiser, puis on va rentrer. D'accord? La maman. Quand tu penses à même erreur, aussi la montre naïo, aussi la montre adresse à donc il compte à laquelle. Aussi l'adversaire à l'écart.
I said if you cannot score, keep the ball, keep the ball, keep the ball. If you cannot score, keep the ball.
Looks like we're heading back out of the timeout. C.N.S.S. 21, KPA 17, 6, just under, or just over 6 minutes to play in the second. Nice high pick and roll. Good kick to the weak side. Looking inside again. Lots of, too many KPA athletes there under the basket to snatch that. Moangale now with the ball for KPA. Finds Okoro. Oh, she finds Wasuda for the 3-point attempt on the left, but couldn't make it. Another great look inside. Turns. Oh, huge block again. Medina Okot. 2 huge blocks in this first. Let's have another look at this. Kaba Mayumona for C.N.S.S. under there just didn't stand a chance against Medina Okot. But instead, C.N.S.S. now with the baseline out of bounds. It's deflected. KPA got to come up with it. Ooh. Really good hands by Wasuda. She's unlucky not to get a foul called there. High post action. Great scrambling by KPA on defense. It looks like a travel is called. So Wasuda rewarded for her defensive hustle and forcing. I think it was, I couldn't quite see. I think it was perhaps Nyoka with the travel. Nice. Oh, great look inside. Can we finish it off? We can. Great catch. Great finish by number 15, Medina Okot. Okot averaging 10 points, 11 rebounds so far this tournament. Great defense here from KPA. Shot clock down to 8 seconds for C.N.S.S. They've got to find a way to put a shot up. Great hassle, making it very hard there for Nyoka. She has to throw up a prayer. And there's a Okot to clean up the scraps of the defensive rebound. Really good stop from KPA. Here comes Okoro. Finding Dangosu. And it's stripped. Coast to coast here. Bucket is good. Kokolo Longamo. Or Longomo, who's averaging 9.5 rebounds this tournament with that easy bucket. Nice pass and drive and pitch here for KPA. That's long. Oh, big offensive rebound. Wasuda, she tried to put back, but that's no good. 3 ball attempts. Oh, time and space. Mwangale. So much time and space she could take a dribble to get a feet set. Way to knock it down. We've got a 1-point ball game now, ladies and gentlemen. Big block again. Oh, I think a foul was called before Medina Okot could get her 3rd block for this game. Substitutions was number 7 Wasuda is going to take a break for KPA as we see Mebelu at the line, misses the first. And misses the second. Great offensive rebound by Mbombo. Mebelu left-hand drive, strong drive on the left, draws the foul. You can see here, I think, number 13, Makdengosu for KPA, reaching in a little bit too far. As we see number 5, Mebelu for C.N.S.S. take a seat. Great find at the top of the key. That's no good. Offensive rebounds again. I think it's going to go in favour of KPA this time. Oh, a little bit of arguing happening here. It's actually going to go in favour of C.N.S.S. 3rd bite at the cherry here to try and get a score in this possession. Longomo now with the ball, waits for the screen, pulls up at the top, finds him there. Oh, is that another foul called? KPA understandably frustrated here. Let's have a look on the replay. Mwangale committing the foul. on Ngobeleza. KPA only 3 team fouls so far this quarter. Oh, great find underneath. Needs to put it away and an offensive rebound. Another foul called, unfortunately, for KPA. Not a good string of possessions here for either team. C.N.S. just struggling to finish off under the basket. So we see on this replay. But KPA just keep bailing them out with a lot of fouls, giving C.N.S.S. more opportunities to score. Now we're going to see, makes the first. This is Kaba Mayimona, number 16 for C.N.S.S. at the line. And makes both confidently. KPA now up to 14 fouls this quarter. C.N.S. still yet to commit. So we're going to take a timeout here.
Et bien avec la détermination, donc lorsque tu as la balle à la main, tu dois être déterminé. Que ce soit la tir, que ce soit la pression, que ce soit la pression, que ce soit la défense. On doit être agressif. Si on n'est pas agressif, on sera en difficulté. Ok, Mbombo, on ne te demande pas d'aller au rebond avec elle. Toi, ton problème, c'est mettre là, reculer. Attends, on a 6 mabos. Ceux qui n'ont pas c'est facile. Chaque minute, on va se fouiller là. Attends,
I want you to forget the side, the center, then forget the center. Where's if?
And looks like we've got time in. So this is the second quarter. C.N.S.S. from the Democratic Republic of Congo taking on the Kenyan Ports Authority, KPA. C.N.S.S. currently leading 25-22 with 2 minutes 51 to play in the second quarter. Here in Group A round robin of the FIBA Africa Women's Championships Cup, hosted by Maputo, Mozambique. Foul call this time on C.N.S.S. Number 5, Okoro there, drawing the foul. Under pressure here, searching on the left. Really good defense again from C.N.S.S. and forces it thrown right out of bounds. Number 6, Muangale. Coach not happy, understandably. NPA looking like they're playing in a matchup zone here. Switching, all cutters at the top of the key. You can see though number 15, Akot, is at the top. Great stand by Okoro underneath. Very nice clean D. 2 people hassling now off from the rebound. And an easy 2 for number 8, Nyoka. Quite a distance away from the basket. KPA really not feeling very comfortable getting into offensive sets. Nice drive to the middle, tough shot. Had to put it up though. I think that was Mac Dongosu. Oh, and another bucket here from C.N.S.S. Way too easy. Starting to get their lead back again. The lead is back to 7. Great cut by Okoro. Can she finish? Gets the roll. I think she took a hit there. Took some time getting up. Hopefully she's okay to finish off this second quarter. Long 3-pointer. Oh, under pressure. There we go on the replay. Masuda did a great job getting a hand, but Ngobeleza had other ideas. Oh, beautiful back cut and finish. Wasuda with the reply on the left side with the right hand. KPA can't afford to let C.N.S.S score any more in these last 30 seconds of this game. 13 on the shot clock. Down to 10. Oh, too easy under the bucket. Just no defense there. Kaba Mayimona making it look very easy for C.N.S.S. Masuda, nice shot fake. She finds Mac Dengosu. Masuda back to Okoro. She draws the foul. Apologies, that was actually Mwangale there drawing the foul. She should be taking 2 shots. Let's have a look at this replay. I think foul's called on 15. Mbombo Mitshiabu. Oh, just misses the first. Mwangale for the second and makes it this time. Thank you for those watching on the official FIBA YouTube channel. I love to hear where you're from. If you're in the chat box, we have someone tuning in from Spain. So hello to you all the way in Spain. I hope you've enjoyed this first half so far as we have reached half time. C.N.S.S from the Democratic Republic of Congo leading 34-27 over the Kenya Ports Authority. Each team playing in Group A. Each team coming into this game with a 1-2 win-loss record. Both beating Energy BBC from Benin and both teams losing to GD Interclub and Costa do Sol. So each team looking to jostle one position ahead of the other on the ladder for Group A. We're going to take a break at halftime. I'm going to leave you with these highlights and we'll be back for the third quarter very soon. everyone. Welcome back to the FIBA Africa Women's Championship Cup held in Maputo, Mozambique for 2022. First time that the Africa Women's Championship Cup has been held since 2019 as the COVID-19 pandemic suspended the tournament for 2 years. As you can see on screen, you're currently watching the game between ABS C.N.S.S. from the Republic of Democratic Congo versus Kenya Port Authorities from Kenya. C.N.S.S. leading 34-27. Both teams here part of Group A, still in the round robin phase despite being day 5 of the competition. Both teams coming into this game with a 1-2 win-loss record, and both teams, funnily enough, having both teams beating Energy BBC from Benin, and both teams also losing to Costa do Sol from Mozambique and GD Interclub from Angola. So this is a really important game for both teams to finish on a win, as they are pretty much tied on the ladder so far for Group A. There's only, if you look at, if you head to the official FIBA website for the tournament, FIBA.basketball/Africa/Women's Championship Cup/2022, you can find so much information about the players and the tournament and how the tournament is run. All of the stats can be found on that website as well. And if you head to the website and have a look at the ladder for this Group A, you'll notice the for and against points. So I think that Kenya Port Authority have a slight advantage at the moment with the for and against points. So they're sitting above C.N.S.S. on the ladder thus far. KPA with 195 points for, C.N.S.S. with 196 points for. However, KPA have 196 points against. C.N.S.S. have 202 points against. Only 6 points difference, but that's put KPA above on the ladder thus far. But coming into this third quarter, C.N.S.S. have the lead, 34-27. And coming into this game, KPA have a higher field goal percentage overall, but it looks like the C.N.S.S. so far this game has a better field goal percentage. So look, just goes to show that anything is possible when you have such a close contest as we have here. With KPA with the opening offensive possession for the game. I think that was Orlando. Oh, yep, number 14, Akumu, sorry, who was looking for the baseline drive but couldn't get it to go. So now KPA have the baseline inbound possession. And thank you again for tuning in on the FIBA YouTube channel. We've got some active participants in our live chat. Hello to everyone watching in Kenya, in Spain, someone watching from Nigeria. It's so great how YouTube and the internet can bring basketball to everyone from every corner of the globe. And we have some C.N.S.S. supporters as well watching, so hello to you. KPA here, another chance for a score with a sideline out of bounds play. I think the shot clock was reset despite it saying 0 on the screen. Great ball reversal at the top. Good pass inside there to find Kumu, but this time it's going to go with C.N.S.S. KPA unable to score on this possession. And we have someone tuning in from Belgium. Hello, Belgium. What time is it now in Belgium, out of curiosity? My name is Jacinta. I'm calling from Australia. It's currently 8:28 p.m. as a 3 ball from C.N.S.S. No good. KPA with the rebound. Oh, unlucky. Great look there for transition bucket, but it was picked off instead. Those turnovers still haunting KPA, as we saw in the first half. And a foul here on the baseline. You can see the replay. Absolutely taking away a little bit too much space there and causing the foul. Nice three-point attempt, or was it perhaps two with the foot on the line? Nonetheless, we have a jump ball situation. 10:30 a.m. in Belgium. That is a great time to be watching a basketball game. What a great way to start your morning. So more Canyon fans jumping in the chat. Hello there. Thank you for joining us. It looks like your KPA might need a little bit more support here. They're down by 7 points against C.N.S.S. Shot clock down to 1. Shot clock violation for great defense by KPA. Much needed defensive stop for the Kenyan side. Hello to people watching in India as well, where it's 3 p.m. It's a great time for basketball to be broadcast. There's so many people that can watch it at the same time. Oh, good corner three for KPA. Oh, a little bit too long. That looks like the clot was there for the offensive rebound. Nice. Ooh, nice little step there from Okoro. She draws the foul. Much better shot selection so far for KPA. Just got to reward themselves and be able to convert, as we can see. Okoro with the drive and drawing the foul. Now she's here for 2 shots. And she makes the first. But misses the second. Oh, good offensive rebound. No good with the putback. No, beautiful right-hand drive through the middle. Draws a foul. KPA much more aggressive getting to the glass so far in this third quarter. Drawing that foul, number 17. Basiki Mputu from C.N.S.S. committing the body foul. Sending Mwangale for 2. Oh, it just swings out. Looks like she perhaps is trying to dry her hands on the ground there. I imagine it would be quite hot at the moment in Mozambique. So makes the second. Chipping away at this lead. Gomo being patient with the ball at the top, finds a gap on the left. Great dish out to just a long wing shot there for Nyoka. C.N.S. maintained possession. Nyoka again, good pass. A nice dish inside. Beautiful finish on the right. Kaba Maimona. Number 16. It looks like 6, but I promise she's number 16. Opportunity now for a 3-point play, as we see on the replay. Looks like a cot, number 15. Ooh, she was going for another big block and ends up drawing a foul. She might have to be on foul watch, a cot. So successful with the 3-point play. KPA, beautiful dish inside. Okoro just loses the handle, throws it behind. Well left by C.N.S.S, but they will maintain possession. (22) turnovers now for KPA. Way too many. They need to tighten that up if they want to stay competitive in this game. Nice drive. Great ball rotation. Excellent finish in the short corner by number 8, Cecile Nyoka. 10-point deficit now. This is the highest lead that C.N.S.S. have had all game, and a great drive. Drawing the foul. I think that was number 6, Mwangale. And just there, drawing the body foul on the replay. Hello to everyone in the chat. We've got people from Belgium, Spain, India, Kenya, Democratic Republic of Congo. Hopefully I haven't missed anyone. Nigeria, of course. Thank you for watching on the FIBA YouTube channel. Got quite a tight contest here. Frustrations building for KPA. Mwangale frustrated with herself for missing that first free throw. And misses both. Here comes Kokolo Longomo with the rebound, controlling the tempo in the half. Waiting for that high on ball, but a great defense from KPA. Tries to split the gap and forces a turnover. Much better defense from KPA. And C.N.S.S. excellent defensive transition in reply. Okoro Euro steps, draws the foul. Well, this seems to be the opposite of what we were seeing in the second quarter, where we saw KPA committing a lot of fouls, and this time it's C.N.S. leading the foul count this quarter. Some inspirational words there from the coach, I think, or borderline frustrations. Very important game for both teams, so understandably some emotions are running high. And makes the first, bringing the deficit into single digits. Oh, second one just rims out. Okoro with her own rebound. Can she make the 2? Ah, just misses. But a cot is there for another offensive rebound. Big swing over from Mwangale, looking for Okoro on the weak side, but instead they force a turnover. A little bit too hasty for KPA in that possession, so C.N.S.S. with time on their side get the ball back. Oh, apologies, KPA with the ball back in the baseline. And a shot clock reset, so that's very handy. Nice left-hand drive, no, oh, and the foul called again. Mwangale finds herself at the line. She has been sensational this quarter. Very aggressive, getting to the glass on the offensive end. Have a look on the replay. Using her body well to protect the ball and making sure she gets a shot off. Let's see this time if she can make both free throws. Much better shot technique this time. She must be happy with that. And the second is good. 2 from 2 from the line. Now we have a 7-point ball game. Interestingly, coming into this round, KPA's free throw percentage is 44.2%. C.N.S.S. with a healthier 68%. Nice post catch. And the middle drive. Oh, beautiful kiss off the glass. Number 8. Cecile Nyoka, she's been great for C.N.S.S. And the reply, but they can't get it away. KPA, that easy transition. And they get the steal back. Here we go. Second bite of the cherry for a transition bucket. Oh, step back 3. Is that a bank? The bank is open in Mozambique today. Mwangale with the bank step back 3. I really hope that makes the highlight reel. C.N.S.S. starting to panic a little bit. Perhaps I think a cross-court violation perhaps was called. Just over 5 minutes to play in this third quarter, and hasn't it been entertaining so far? C.N.S.S. still leading 41 to KPA 35. closest KPA has gotten was back within 2 points in this game, and the biggest lead C.N.S.S has had is 10 points. Okoro with the wing shot. Oh, and it looks like she was fouled again. 15, Umbombo Mitshiabu committing the foul, just getting in her space and not letting Okoro land safely. The referee has called a hands foul, however. Oh, that's what we can see there. Hands foul, body foul, all of it a foul. You gotta let your shooter land. Now coming into this game, Okoro has a 41.7% from the free throw line. However, this game she's been a healthier 50%. Ooh, can she get the shooter's roll? She makes the first. See if she can boost her percentage and her team score by making this next one. Not this time, unfortunately. O-board as well in the putback. Belinda Okoth, number 8, much needed for KPA. Now we have a 3-point ball game, just under 5 to play in the third. C.N.S.S haven't scored for some time. Their superstar, number 10, Nugo Beleza, has been very quiet this quarter. She looks inside now to find Nyoko. She's stripped. Strong defense as well under the basket. Ooh, KPA avoiding another turnover. They're going to have to get it over half court. Lucky, avoiding that 8-second backcourt violation. Post catch here. Takes on 2. Couldn't get the rebound. That was a Medina Okot with a post catch under there. Here comes Nagoba Leza now with the ball. Finds Nyoka. Left hand, pulls up, ends up going for the post catch. 3-ball attempt. It's good. Just as we were saying, Marlene Nagoba Leza was quiet. She hits that 3. Oh, we've got people tuning in from Russia and the Philippines as well. Hello there, friends. Welcome to this very exciting match. Oh, beautiful reverse. Oh, just can't get it to go. Wasuda. Almost too easy for her. Couldn't find the bottom of the net. Instead, committing a foul. Foul count now. C.N.S. is in foul trouble. They've reached their 5. KPA still on 2. So we can see there on screen, number 6, Natalie Mwengale taking a seat. Amondi back on the floor wearing number 4. She's heavily guarding Mabelu. She coughs it up. Amondi, oh, looks for a Okoro. Oh, there's lots of bodies on the floor. My goodness, very physical game here, getting after the loose balls. This is the desperation of this game, that both teams need a win. Okoro couldn't handle it. Okot couldn't handle it. Foul ends up being called. This is a real turning point for KPA here if they can try and at least tie up this game in the third. We're going to see Okot at the line for 2. Lots of love for KPA in the live chat. This is what we like to see, fans. Keep sending your team, so it's good vibes. Okot, beautiful shot, makes the first. The number 15 at the line, Medina Okot for KPA, has been averaging 10 points and 11 rebounds this tournament, and my goodness, has she had some big blocks this game. Misses a second, almost gets an O-board, but it's going to go to C.N.S. Great hustle again by C.N.S. Here we see Mabelu with the ball now. Great on-ball defense from number 4, Mondi. Finds Nagoba Leza. She's got the ball. She has it stripped. It's back with Mabelu. No, it's stripped by Okoro. She looks for Amondi. Amondi's gone one-on-one. Not sure if that was a pass or a shot, but either way, she finds number 15 at Medina Okot. And a foul is drawn again. So C.N.S. committing a lot of fouls this quarter. Probably more fouls this quarter than they had in the first half combined. as we see a timeout. During this timeout, I'm just going to have a look at some stats for you. So interestingly, KPA actually won the second quarter by 2 points, and they're still leading this quarter by 2 points as well. So far, C.N.S. has scored 10 points to KPA's 12. For C.N.S., we've got Grace Basiki, number 17, 8 rebounds. Number 16, Deborah Kava Maimona, with 12 points and 6 rebounds. She's been great for C.N.S.S. And number 10, Marlene Ngobaleza, 19 points, leading all scorers this game. And for KPA, we have number 5, Okoro, with 14 points, 5 rebounds. Number 15, Medina Okot, only 3 points, however, she's got 13 rebounds. The other outstanding scorer for KPA is number 6, Natalie Mwangale, with 13 points. 30 rebounds for KPA, 22 turnovers. They've done a lot better with preventing more turnovers in this third quarter than we've seen compared to the rest of the game. 29 rebounds for C.N.S, so the rebound count is very close. 18 turnovers though for C.N.S. So Medina Okot making the first. Misses the second, that's long. Almost an offensive rebound by Wasuda. Instead, it looks like baseline out of bounds play. So KPA, another scoring opportunity here. Only down by 4 now. Oh, Okoro finds the gap and makes the 2. Now we got a 2-point ball game, 44-42. C.N.S need to find a reply. They might have to rely on their top scorer, Ngobaleza. You just see Longomo, Kokolo Mongolo at the top of the key. Nyoka thought about it. Off the top of the ring, great put back there underneath the basket. Can't quite, number 16 I think that was, Deborah Kaba Miyamona. She's been averaging 18 points a game, so KPA need to keep an eye on her. Okoro finds, oh, beautiful drive and dish to Okot. Okot taking the bump, and she'll see another 2 shots. You can see on screen there, Masuaka, number 7, committing the foul. Subs in. Mac Dangosu coming in for number 8, Belinda Okoth, with a cot at the line for 2. And beautiful makes the first. 2 minutes to go in the third here. Oh, gets the roll for the second. Much needed from KPA. Hello again to everyone in the live chat. My name is Jacinta. Thank you for joining me. I'm calling all the way from Australia. If you need my Twitter handle, it's S_Squin, and that's spelt SQUIN. Apologies for the obscure Twitter handle, but yes, that is from one of my nicknames. So S_Squin. I might put it in the chat for you a bit later as well. 12 on the shot clock. Okoro, tough finish, but she draws another foul, putting her body on the line. Two-point ball game, minute 28 to go. This has been a very exciting quarter. One-point ball game. under pressure. Okoro's making these free throws. Can she make the second? She does. All tied up here for the first time in the game. We have a tied ball game, basketball fans. 46 apiece. A minute 20 to play in the third. Oh no! A cot with another swat! Oh my goodness! Ngobaleza looking for a foul. Swat. Oh, KPA force a turnover. Let's have a look at how many blocks Okot has recorded. So to go with her 13 rebounds, 3 blocks recorded. I think that should probably be 4. KPA in the lead for the first time this game. Thanks to number 15, Medina Okot. My goodness, C.N.S. They need to find an answer in these last 50 seconds. Nabelu at the top. Nabelu again. Tries to, oh, and she's met with some very tough defense and gets the roll. Ketia Mebelu. Keeping this game exciting. KPA with the answer. She decides to go herself and that misses. That was number 6, Natalie Mwangale. Here comes Mebelu again. Pulls up at the free throw and makes it. What a confident play from Ketia Mebelu. Putting C.N.S. ahead by 2. Last 10 seconds. KPA with the opportunity to tie it up here for quarter time. 3-ball, Okot. Oh my goodness! The center, 15, Medina Okot. Huge 3-pointer to end the third quarter. Oh my gosh. This is exciting. Keeping KPA ahead by 1, 50 C.N.S. KPA 51. Wow. That was the most entertaining quarter. I honestly didn't expect that quarter to be that exciting. We knew this game was going to be close going into this. Both teams having lost 2 games and won 1 game during their round robin. Both teams beating Energy BBC from Benin, and both teams losing their games to Costa do Sol from Mozambique and GD Interclub from Angola. So essentially there's not a lot separating these teams. If we have a look at the stats going into this game, KPA have a much higher field goal percentage with 42% overall, including 50% from the 2-point range. But let's see what that's like this game. So KPA's overall field goal percentage is sitting at 38.1. 2-point percentage is 36.6, which is substantially less than what it was going into this game. And C.N.S. on the other hand, their 2-point percentage overall field goal percentage going into this game is 35. They're currently sitting on 39%. 2-point percentage is sitting at 41, and they've been averaging 42. So they're pretty on song. They're pretty close to what their average is so far. But that particular quarter, KPA won that quarter 24 points to 16, which is how we've seen this lead. It's going to be interesting to see if KPA can now maintain this momentum going into the fourth quarter. Can they stay composed at the free throw line? Because a lot of their free throws definitely helped them get the lead in the third. But C.N.S. relying on the confidence of number 5, Ketia Mebelu. Their superstar, number 10, Marlene Ngobaleza, who's averaging 15.5 points and a plus 15 efficiency so far in this tournament, was a little quiet in the third quarter. But let's not counter out that just yet. We've also, keep an eye also on number 17, Grace Basiki Mputu, who's averaging 11.5 rebounds. So there's some big play opportunities for both teams coming into the fourth. Straight away, great steal by C.N.S.S. Really nice hands, great teamwork and great communication, staying composed. Nice left-hand drive with the bump. Great stand by number 13, Macden Rosu. KPA just settling it down. Getting a little bit tangled up. Mwangale here at the top. Oh, not open for the three. Great take from the elbow. There's a cot for the offensive rebound. And the left hand from Okoro, and she draws a foul. So KPA have done a great job so far in this half of being aggressive, getting to the basket. They're either getting layups or fouls. Oh, apologies. That was number 4, Jemima Amondi. She's going to take a turn at the free throw line. And she makes the first. And second, great shooting by Jemima Amondi. KPA now taking the lead by 3 points, the biggest lead that KPA have had all game. First time they got the lead was only in the third. Oh, 3-point attempt, that's long. A cot with a great rebound. Oh, and a steal! They just couldn't keep it in the court. Ooh. Natalie Mwangale there, looking like she may have sustained a shoulder injury. She looks quite uncomfortable. Not too sure what happened there. Hopefully she's okay though. She's been playing a great game. A team's going to need her to get back on court, but do remember to keep ourselves health and safe first. Nice shimmy off the screen and the jump shot just outside the elbow. Number 5, Okoro. Whew. She's been the hero for KPA this game in this half so far. C.N.S. really need to find a score. Down by 5, the most that they've been down by all game. Oh, 3-point attempt. Here we go. Ooh, just outside. Great job on the glass. And another injury for KPA. This time number 7, Brenda Wasuda on the floor. Not sure if she's done an ankle or what's happened. I think she's taken a shoe off. Let's see if we can see on the... Ooh, yep, that was it. There you have it. That's a rolled ankle, if I've ever seen one. Sympathies there for Brenda Wasuda. She's been excellent for her KPA side as well. Oof, yep, there it is again. Now for any ballers, at the same spot, Okoro has fallen. I think we need the floor wiper to come over and attend to that area. It's pretty much the exact same spot. Brenda Wasuda hurt herself. We can't afford to have another injury here. But for all the ballers and athletes watching, I'm sure you felt Brenda Wasuda's ankle injury. If you've ever been there before, it's not fun. So 8 minutes to play. Floor wipers have done a good job. Must be very hot and sweaty there in Maputo. Hosting this FIBA Africans Women's Championships Cup, the first since 2019. So how good is it to have basketball back in Africa? A cot looking inside. Looks like Basiki Maputo got a hand to it. Really great defensive vision under the basket there by Basiki Maputo. them. No good. Great tap. Here comes Mbelu on the transition. Will she go herself? She looks. Foul called. Oh, and the KPA bench does not like it. Foul called to number 7. It says number 7. Must be number 8. I was going to say number 7 just went off with an injury. So the fouls are number 8, Belinda Okoth. And we're going to see Kaba Mayamona at the line for 2, and she makes the first. Like I said before, C.N.S.S. coming into this game with a 68% free throw percentage. So it'd probably be in their best interest to start getting aggressive. Putting the ball on the floor, either trying to draw a foul or make an easy layup. So they're drawing shooting fouls with a higher free throw percentage. That's going to get them, give them a good chance to get back in the lead. Oh, too easy rebound for Okoth, but she couldn't get it from under the basket. Instead, Okoth finds it. Okoro for 3, no good. You've got Okoth and Okoth fighting for offensive rebounds, but C.N.S. do a great job getting after it. Almost a turnover. There's bodies on the floor. It's going to go out of bounds. Oh, I think last touch by Medina Okoth for KPA. C.N.S.S. coach not happy, but we love to see the hustle in this fourth quarter. And yes, just on the line. I think she's probably better off just leaving it. Belu, oh, 3-point attempt for C.N.S. That's no good. Great rebound by Okoth. Excellent defensive pressure, C.N.S. 5-second violation almost. Wow. Mabelu almost with the deflection. Oh, and just forcing an unforced error under the basket. Really great defensive transition by C.N.S.S. Looks like Nyoko under there forcing that turnover. Kokolo Longomo with the ball at number 9. She gets it to Mbelu. Great ball reversal. Back to Kokolo. Excellent. Finds oh, 3-point attempt. Nego Beleza, but couldn't get it. Great defensive pressure and the steal. And draws the foul. Excellent steal, number 17. Grace Basiki Mputu. She's going to go to the line for a much needed pair of free throws. Another foul there, number 15. Okoth. She might be on foul watch. Let's have a look at the live stats. It says she's only on 2. Let's just wait to see how, if that stat needs to refresh. Can we see number 6, Natalie Mwangale for KPA taking a sub. So if you head over to the official website, FIBA.basketball/Africa/Women's Championship Cup/2022. It's where you'll find you'll find the results, you'll find the fixture, you'll find all the live stats, including this free throw made by Basiki Mputu. Oh, well short. That looks like it's going to be off KPA, so possession is maintained by C.N.S.S. Currently down by 2 points. Oh, good touch. Oh, beautiful. Oh, wide open layup there, but Mabeli chooses to pass it out. Not too sure why. Wide open on the left there. Ball now with Akumu. She finds a Okoro. Manages to get the ball over. Back to Okoro. She finds the gap. Beautiful finish in the middle. Putting KP up by 4. it's kind of now or never for C.N.S. as we approach the 5-minute mark in the fourth quarter. They need to put the Jets on and get some points on the board. Three-point attempt. Oh, that's good. That is a much-needed three-ball from C.N.S. Look at them relying on their prolific point scorer, Marlene Ngobaleza, and a timeout here is called on the floor. I think we roughly have about we've got 5 minutes 28 to play in this whole game, and we have a 1-point ball game. Basketball fans out there watching on the FIBA YouTube channel. Really great defensive intensity from both teams.
Là maintenant, je joue sur tout le monde. On met un ballon, je joue sur elle. Regarde, la pression qu'on a. Celui qui a gagné le ballon, moi je peux pas aussi comprendre. À mon niveau, il pression. Et qui a gagné le ballon. Mais moi je reste sur l'autre. Voilà. Comment je dois décaler? Je reste sur l'autre. Là, ballon, tout ce bon ballon à 8 secondes. Vous n'arrivez pas à comprendre le ballon.
No, just play confident.
On the screen, open.
Now, if anyone in the live chat knows what was said in the timeout, let me know in the chat box. We'd love to get an insight into what the coach is calling in such an important game with just over 5 minutes to go. Really quick stat check here. Grace Basiki Mputu for C.N.S.S. has 10 rebounds. Ngobaleza has 22 points. Medina Okot for Kenya Sports Authority has 18 rebounds. Woof. Oh, foul called, I think, on number 9 for C.N.S.S. Kokolo Longomo. Or Longomo. C.N.S. here, they've been playing really great defense all game. Totally agree with some of the comments in the chat box. C.N.S. have played excellent half-court D in particular. So let's hope they can manage to get a stop and a score. Oh, they throw a turnover, finds the hands of a Cot. Back to Ukumo. Great stop, much better rebound there, secured by Basiki Mputu. Here comes Mabelu on the left. Oh, great right-hand drive and 2-foot stop in the paint. Mbulu, oh, beautiful, let's see. Oh, way too short there from the free throw line. I think that was, yes, number 17. Basiki Mputu. She might be a bit disappointed with missing that one. Much better play from C.N.S.S. Got to be a bit more aggressive on the glass to try and get some layups or at least get to the free throw line. And thanks for your help in the chat box about that timeout. C.N.S. coach asked to put pressure on one particular player. I'm going to guess that particular player may be number 5, Okoro, because she's been tearing it up this second half. Unfortunately, we did see a couple of injuries for KPA. Here's Okoro again, taking the bump. She's going to find herself to the line again. We're going to have a look at the quick stats to see how many times she's been at the free throw line tonight, or this afternoon, I should say. Oh, makes the first. Big shot. And makes the second, shooting well under pressure. She is 6 from 9 from the free throw line. That's excellent stats from the free throw line for Okoro. Oh, finds the gap. Ngobaleza. I think she draws a foul as well. Yes, she does. Now, it looks like number 7, but I'm going to guess it's number 8 because I'm pretty sure number 7 is unfortunately... Oh, no, number 7 is back. Brenda Wasuda. She went off earlier with a rolled ankle, but great to see that she's able to continue to play. Thank you in the chat box. Pressure on Okoro. She is from Nigeria, now plays for the Kenyan champions KPA. There you go. Excellent insight. Thank you, people watching on the FIBA YouTube channel. This is why I love the chat box, because I can learn so much more about the players from fans all around the world. KPA just chalking up another foul. 3 fouls apiece for each team. Perhaps I think that was on number 4, Jemima Amondi. Oh, actually that was on C.N.S. that foul. So here we see Amondi bringing up the ball instead to find Okoro. High screen from the Koff. And it looks like a foul has been called. 1-7. Grace Basiki Mputu. So people in the chat box helping me out tonight. Well, I say tonight because it is 9 p.m. in Australia, but I'm sure it's afternoon or morning where you are, with Okoro making the first. So thank you to Emmanuel Agunda, I hope I pronounced your last name correctly, from Kenya, and Patrick KG for your help today in the chat box. Love having the conversation with other basketball fans. Oh, I think we are out of bounds on the baseline with that pressure from KPA. That, what they call that third defender, the baseline. Basiki and Puchu just stepping out of bounds. Or she was coming in from out of bounds and the ball didn't hit the ground, so that still counts as out of bounds. Baseline inbound now for KPA. Could be a real pivotal moment here to get a score. Here's Okoro coming off the oh! Brenda Wasuda making the exact same mistake as we just saw by Basiki Mputu. Comes Ngoba Zella. She fires away. That's long. Okot playing like a PG. Taking it coast to coast. We're not going for a score. She gets trapped. She finds someone underneath. Okoro is there to clean up the scraps for another 2. She's been the hero with 27 points for KPA. Bodies on the floor going for scraps. C.N.S. managed to maintain it. Still 14 on the shot clock. 3-ball attempt, much needed, but it hit the side of the ring. Off the backboard, I should say. I'm glad that you enjoy my commentary. Thank you very much for the lovely feedback, as I'm enjoying your company here in the FIBA live chat on FIBA's YouTube channel. 2 minutes 49 to play. C.N.S. 56, KPA 62. KPA done a great job in this second half of coming from as much as 10 points down in this game. Now see a 6-point lead. And they've been able to maintain the lead for this second half. And Emmanuel helping again with some facts about our Kenyan players. Number 7, Brenda Wasuda, studies in the USA, and she's a Kenyan international player. Well, she's certainly got the skills to be an international player. And things aren't going C.N.S.'s way at all. Shout out from the Philippines. Hello there. Watching in the Philippines. Oh, wide open. Oh, almost a turnover, but not quite. Okoro again right through the middle. She has found her touch this half. Beautiful lane over the front. She's up to 29 points to lead all scorers this game, shooting a very high 56%. Outstanding numbers for Okoro. Looks like Okot has committed a foul. Well, number 16, Deborah Kaba Miamona. She's going to go to the line for 2. Great contest under the bucket. Wow, this much needed free throws for C.N.S. makes the first with ease. And misses a second, a cot there for the rebound. Nice and easy. Nice fake there. Number 13, Makdangosu. Under pressure, I think Marlene Ngobeleza from C.N.S.S. wanted the ball their way, but let's see what the referees decide. Minute 48 to play, and it was a foul committed. So Makdangosu at the line for 2, as both teams are over the foul limit for this quarter. Thank you again for your lovely feedback in the chat box. My Twitter handle is S_Squin, and that's spelt SQUIN. And I've popped it in the chat box for you as well. C.N.S.S. just turning up the heat on offense. Great drive from Mabelu off the bank, can't get it. Medina Okot with another rebound. Our friend in the chat, Emmanuel, all the way from Kenya, has let us know that Medina Okot is a top young talent in Kenya at 18 years. One of the best rebounding centers. Absolutely. I think she's got nearly 20 rebounds as we see. Oh, almost the roll. Okoro is just let loose in this second half. She has been unstoppable. Really quick Euro step and being able to manage to get a shot away despite the pressure from C.N.S.S. Oh, this is the first one she's missed in a while. She's still 8 from 12 from the free throw line, 60% field goal percentage overall. And Medina Okot, the talented 18-year-old from Kenya, with 21 rebounds this game. Great pressure, but it's going to go with C.N.S.S. I'm surprised we haven't had any timeouts just yet, but having said that, I think a timeout has just been called. Wow, what a turnaround. As I mentioned in the first half, we saw C.N.S.S. with a 10-point lead, the highest lead they had all game, but now tables have turned with KPA with their 10-point lead, leading 57-67. 20-point turnaround in this game, thanks to the likes of number 5, Okoro, 33 points in this game, and the likes of number 15, Okot, with 21 rebounds. Outstanding performances from those players from KPA, but for C.N.S., equally as important, number 17, Basiki Mputu, with 13 rebounds. And number 10, Ngobeleza, 22 points, backed up by Kaba Mayamona with 17 points and 8 rebounds. FIBA Africa Women's Champions Cup, held in Maputo. First time the Cup's been back since 2019. Unfortunately, you won't be able to see me commentating because I'm all the way in Australia. Unfortunately, not in Mozambique, being able to watch this game live. Oh, that's a bit of a big shot in the 3. Bit of a hope and a prayer, I think. I'm not sure if that was the play drawn up. KPA with possession. They've got time on their side. No need to rush. Whereas C.N.S. need to start either committing some fouls to get them to the free throw line and buy some time, or need to get some stops. Need to get the ball out of the hands of Okoro and Okot. Here comes Mabelu. What can she do? Puts her body on the line, but unfortunately doesn't draw the foul. Thank you to Patrick KG. C.N.S. coach said no more fouls. and to be confident in their shots. I think that's a really great point. It did look like C.N.S.S. did lose a bit of confidence early in this fourth. Baseline out of bounds now. C.N.S.S. 40 seconds to go in what has been a very entertaining basketball game. Mbelu couldn't get it to go. Looking to be aggressive. Hopefully it's not, perhaps a little bit too late for C.N.S.S. Mbelu again. Loses the handle. Great elbow shot for C.N.S.S. That's short. No, and there's a cot to Okoro. This has been the storyline of the second half for KPA. A cot, 22 rebounds, and now Okoro with a score check. 33 points. Outstanding. 3 ball. No good for Ngo Beleza. Jump ball here. Neither team letting up despite the dying seconds of this game. Safe to say it's going to go in KPA's favour with 9.9 seconds to go. Comeback is real. Very well said, Kent, in the chat box. 22-point turnaround for Kenya Ports Authority this game. Oh, and a 3-ball to finish, but it is a little bit too late. A little bit of a despondent 3-ball, I think, from C.N.S.S. It looks like it was only counted as a 2. So still 10 points, 5.8 seconds to go. All smiles there on the KPA bench, it looks like. As we've got a last-minute timeout. Medina Okot has played most of this game. 9 points, 22 rebounds. As was said in the chat box, she's only 18 years of age and is one of the up-and-coming centres in Kenya. The rebound count was quite close coming into halftime, but KPA now 10 rebounds ahead. 53-43 for the game thus far. 25 turnovers for C.N.S.S. and 27 for Kenya Port Authority. KPA committing a lot of turnovers early in the first and managed to tighten it up in the second half. Seems like the opposite story, unfortunately, for C.N.S.S. And that is game time. What a comeback. Kenya Port Authority getting the 10-point lead over C.N.S.S. after being down by as much as 10. It was really that third quarter that turned it around for KPA. Winning that quarter 24-16 and now winning the fourth quarter 18-9. C.N.S.S. just went very quiet in the second half. Whereas everything was going right for KPA. Their defensive intensity was up. They were limiting C.N.S.S. to 1 shot per possession, shutting down their main scorers in Basiki, Kutu, and Ngo Beleza. So it looks like KPA will maintain 1 position ahead of C.N.S. on the Group A ladder. So let's have a look at the standings. I'm not too sure if the standings for the groups just yet will be updated, but coming into this game, based on for and against points, KPA were already ahead of C.N.S.S. in Group A. So KPA were placed 3rd, C.N.S.S. were placed 4th. So now that KPA have won by 10, they will definitely cement themselves as 3rd position in Group A. So far it stands that GD Interclub from Angola are placed 1st in Group A, and Costa do Sol from Mozambique are placed second. And Kenya, KPA as third. C.N.S.S will be fourth, and Energy BBC as fifth in Group A. I think that Costa del Sol and GD Interclub are yet to play against each other. So that will be a great top of the table clash. Keep your eye out for that game as the tournament progresses. See some highlights here. That KPA win. Let's have a look at one final stat check before we finish up here. Again, thank you so much for tuning in to watch this game on the FIBA YouTube channel. Thank you so much to those who have participated in the live chat and made my job a lot more enjoyable. I really hope that you enjoyed this game because it was sensational. So number 5, Okoro for KPA. She ended the game with 35 points and she played 38 minutes of the game. So she didn't get a lot of rest time and she was balling. 35 points and 9 rebounds for number 5, Okoro for KPA. She was backed up by number 6, Natalie Mwangale with 13 points, and she had 6 assists. And then the standout 18-year-old, number 15, Medina Akot, played all 40 minutes, 9 points and 22 rebounds. Remember, you can catch all the live stats. There's a really cool feature on the website as well, where you can compare the statistics for each team ahead of their games. So the website is fiba.basketball/Africa/Women's Championship Cup, all one word, /22. And the standout performance for C.N.S.S. Number 16, Kaba Mayamona, 17 points, 9 rebounds, 1 steal. Number 10, Marlene Negobaleza, 22 points, 4 rebounds, 4 steals. At the end of the day, looks like it came down to rebound count, because the field goal percentage was pretty close, except KPA hitting a few more threes, 5 from 14, compared to C.N.S.'s 5 from 21. Really splitting hairs here as we see KPA celebrate